Evangelist. Clarifai is an API for computer vision. You can think of it as teaching the computer to see how you see. So we brand ourselves as the leading computer vision AI platform. And the idea is we want to try and make it easy for people to make use of deep learning advances in the field of computer vision that allow you to get very advanced image recognition capabilities. So I'm going to try to give a whirlwind introduction to some of the things you can do, and I will be giving a longer talk because I'm sure you'll have lots of questions that I won't have had time to get to. So come to that, I'll explain a little bit more. The main way I'm going to use this time is to show you the technology, and then I'll show you the documentation page just to show you that there are some code stubs that you can use in any language that you want to make it pretty easy to get started. Images are our input. We run it through a model. This is a deep learning system that is trained to recognize a lot of concepts. Our general model, which is probably the model that you want to start from, covers over 11,000 concepts. That's objects in the world, but also fuzzier concepts like togetherness. You can see that. The result is that you get a list of predictions and confidence values. This is the actual output that you'll take and use in your program. So the picture that's not shown here is a cheeseburger, or a hamburger, a meal, and what it sees there is a hamburger with high confidence and a french fry with high confidence. But we already have pre-trained models for things like apparel. It'll automatically recognize clothing, accessories, etc. Celebrity faces, we already have a whole catalog of celebrity faces to recognize. If you want to recognize the colors, the predominant colors in an image, you pass it through this API. The food model, like I mentioned before, very specialized to any pictures of food, gets in more granular detail about what it's seeing. The general model is probably what you want to use. It's by far the most powerful model. It recognizes lots of stuff. I encourage you to go into this page, clarifai.com/models, to check it out. And then the other big use cases are for moderation. So you can imagine if you have a service where you are allowing photos to be uploaded, you don't want things that violate your associating your API key with it. You just paste this in. You can basically copy this code, then copy your API key in. And then you can start making predictions. You have an object. You'll have an object called app, which is based on the Clarifai app, which is kind of pulling in all this information. And what you'll end up getting, I'm just going to skip across this to show you the predict step, which is kind of the main thing you'll want to do. You can use this code as well. So this is all you need to get results back. So I actually coded up an example of it already. This is just a simple function. I'm not going to explain it, but it basically is just getting some JSON output that looks like this. This is what the output will look like. It's got a lot of stuff in it that you probably won't really need. So this little function right here is just going to give me the tags that are returned. So what I did, just to make it kind of a fun demo, is I grabbed an image from the page for Small Biz Hack, this one right here, and I wanted to see what results it will give. So I coded this up already, but it's basically what you just saw right there. And so the results for that image, the top tags are group, adult, people, woman, education, man, meeting, etc. And it's as simple as that. You can start doing things with that. So with these results and with those confidence values, you can do whatever logic you want on top of that. You can make any kind of application. Clarifai's main use cases, just to really quickly wrap up here, some things that you can think about with regards to businesses. Organizing and curating information. When you can automatically have a computer recognize things, then you can have it automatically categorize things as well. Visual search, that's another functionality that we didn't touch on, but that you can use here. You can search with an image to find similar images that look the same without using any words. Recommendation and discovery, customer analytics, and moderation and security, like we talked about. All right, cool. Last thing is our prizes that we're giving away are these cute little Cosmo robots. They are autonomous little robots that drive around, and they actually have a camera on board, so you can use Clarifai's API to have him drive around and recognize things in the environment, including your face. All right, happy hacking, everybody.
Thank you, Clarifai. It's amazing to see how far artificial intelligence has come. Google Assistant is up next.